how tired.
Is it fair that in 2/3 of our constituencies, people get elected with less than half of the vote? Is that fair?
Well, it is fair that the person who gets the most votes in each constituency wins.
No, I asked you the question whether it's fair that in most constituencies, 2/3 of them, half the voters do not, more than half the voters do not get their choice.
But I believe it is fair for this reason. If you go to an alternative vote system, you start counting some people's votes more than once, and you end up, in the words of Winston
Churchill, you don't.
getting... Yes, you do.
That simply isn't true that you count votes more than once.
Yes, you do. You count all the votes, and then you start eliminating...
That's right.
And you start eliminating candidates, and then you count people's second preferences. So if you vote for...
And I have a second preference, as well as you, as well as Justin here and everybody else, and you count them again as well. So you don't count some people's votes more
No, again, John, actually you're wrong. You're completely wrong. That is not the way it works. It is complicated. But
No,
so
it isn't. It's terribly simple.
You're wrong, John. If you vote for a Labour candidate, and I vote for a monster raving loony candidate, and monster raving loony comes last... My vote,
he drops out. Monster raving loony.
So my second preference is then counted. Whereas your second preference, no, it isn't. It isn't. That's where you're wrong. But John, no, that's quite worrying. If actually the lead broadcaster on the BBC doesn't understand the system,
the Prime Minister is scaring people.
You don't understand the system.
Let me ask you this:
explaining to the public. I do think that is worrying. I think back to school.
Well, I will go back to school, and I'll choose my teacher.